Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So I think my last video on Alibaba might have given some people the wrong idea. And I think I need to make a video to clarify some stuff, right? And that's the reason for this video. And I had some free time to myself, and I posted in my YouTube community about how I'll be spending some time out at sea, and invited anyone who might be interested to join me later and just to come by to say hi. And I provided a referral link in that YouTube community post. I wasn't expecting anyone to accept the accept the invitation, but well, someone did come by to say hi in the game. And we had a few rounds in World of Warships, but just as a matter of course, he asked me about Alibaba, and he started calling me Master AK, and said that I was the real master, not some other YouTuber. But I had to tell him that I am no master, right? I'm just AK. I'm just a regular investor, and he can call me Uncle AK if he wants, because I'm much older than he is. But I'm definitely not a master. I'm not a guru. I've said this many times before. Then he asked me when I think Alibaba might reach 160 Hong Kong dollars per share, which I have said in my video. It's my eventual target for Alibaba based on mean reversion. I mean, I produced 2 videos on this topic by now. And I said, all we can do as investors is to identify something that we think is undervalued, when that value is going to be unlocked by Mr. Market, when it's going to be realized. No one knows, and when the value is realized, it will be reflected in the market price, but nobody knows when that is going to happen, right? So we can only make decisions based on the numbers and pick a good entry point, and that's all we can do. And then later, after that, we just have to be patient and wait, right? And I've said before, patience is probably the hardest thing, when it comes to value investing. And some people just give up, and they get frustrated, and then they get dejected, they get upset, and they give up. And some people just hold on and hold and forget. I've done that several times before. So yeah, but if you really think it's undervalued, just hold on, right? So I don't know when it's going to get to 160 Hong Kong dollars per share, right? So I don't have a working crystal ball. I always say that I have a schizophrenic bowling ball that thinks that it's a crystal ball. I can't see into the future, right? So I also told the person, the viewer, that I had a very small position in Alibaba to begin with. I mean, it had like 0.5% of my portfolio. The position was like 0.5% of my portfolio. But of course, because of the size of my portfolio, 0.5% is still a nice 5-figure sum, and to some people that might seem like a lot of money, right? But I always talk about portfolio and position sizing, right, as being very important. And because I think of Alibaba as somewhat speculative, and it doesn't quite gel with my main strategy of investing for income. It's a very small position, and I had thought of increasing that position to maybe maximum 2 or 3% of my portfolio if the price should go under 80 Hong Kong dollars per share. But that did not happen, right? And I've already updated in my last video on Alibaba as to when I might add to my position again when there's a pullback, right? And if you have not watched that video yet, you might want to watch it. It's just a video before this one. So then he went on to ask, well, if it is such a small position, why did I bother to make a video and to blog about it? Is it because I wanted to get someone emotional, have revenge or something? I cannot remember his exact words, but it was something to that effect. No, it's nothing so diabolical. Okay, I just want to update my readers and my viewers on what I've done, because I talk about how I bought. So when I sell, usually I'll update, just provide an update. If I've changed my mind about something, I try to provide an update. There are times when I don't, and usually because I don't think it's important enough. But in the case of Alibaba, I had some time and I thought it's important enough to provide an update, because I'm pretty sure there were readers and viewers who went and loaded up on Alibaba because of what I said in my video and blog post back in December. And judging by the comments that I received in my last video, I was right. There were people who actually did that, and some even bought a lot, right? So I definitely don't know where the prices are going. I mean, if I had known, I would have sold yesterday, I would have sold today, right? Because the price has gone up even higher. Today, I think it went up by now, 2 or 3%, right? So, but you can't make all the money in the world. And if we managed to sell at the top, we were lucky. If we managed to buy at the bottom, we were lucky. I've always said that luck is so important, and sometimes people are just plain unlucky and just bought at a high price and they just got stuck, even though it might be a good investment, right? And that's just luck, because there's something we have no control over. But what we do have control over is how we are going to fund our purchases, right? Never borrow money to invest with. I've said that so many times before. Don't use money that we might need in the near future, even though it's not borrowed money. It might be money we need in the near future. Don't use that kind of money to invest with, because when we do finally need the money, or when we need to repay, we might have to sell at a huge loss, right? Depending on the market condition, who knows, So leverage is a double-edged sword, right? Never risk what we need for what we don't need. So some things we have control over. Don't play, right? And some things we have no control over, like Mr. Market's whims, we have no control over, right? So I like to reiterate that I'm not a master, I'm not a guru, I'm just plain old AK, a retail investor, and I'm just sharing my experience and my little ideas, my philosophy, my methods, right? And I'm definitely not out to get anyone upset with whatever I've said. Okay, so please don't misunderstand, right? So if AK can talk to himself, so can you. Bye-bye.